Wait, I know by the title of this video you'll be like, you want to tell us how you are deported back to Nigeria and you're dressed like this? Yes, I don't want to look like my problem, or let me say I don't want to look like what I've went through. I just want to look okay. Is that too bad? Is that too much to ask for? Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your very first time here, my name is Foyinsii and I'm a content creator based in Ibadan. I create content on natural and relationship lifestyle vlog and a little bit of randomly. I just hope you like it here and subscribe and join the family. And if you do that, don't forget to turn on post notification so you won't miss any video here. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you or telling you the story of how I was deported back to Nigeria. This is not a cook-up story. This is not a prank. This is what happened to me, my own story, and I don't think I can forget this in in months, okay, or even in a year. I don't even think I can forget it in my life because it's part of what brought me to where I am right now. So I don't think I can forget it, and what I'm going to be saying in this truth is definitely going to be the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, I was deported back from Saudi Arabia, and if you are in Saudi Arabia or you work in Saudi Arabia or you have been living in Saudi Arabia for a long time, basically my story will definitely be different from yours because our aim and objective of going to that country would definitely be different. So your own story will be different from mine. So if yours is different from mine, that shouldn't make you think I am lying, okay? It's I'm not lying, this is just the truth. So without further ado, let us jump into this video.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you.
The story of how I was deported back to Nigeria won't be complete without telling you how I went to Saudi Arabia, because if I just come up and like, yes, I was deported back to Nigeria, some people will be like, okay, you went to Saudi Arabia, when, how? I really need to tell you the background story of how everything went down, how I got to Saudi Arabia, how I everything sharp. You need to watch the video to the end so that you can understand the whole story. If you watch halfway, then you probably may not understand what I am trying to explain or what I'm trying to say. And please note, I am not making this video to put down or to badmouth any country. All countries are good, but Nigeria is the best anyway. I'm just saying it so that you can probably learn from my own mistake, because I'm very sure everything is not what someone caused. My mistake too is part of the whole story. So learn from my own mistake and probably gain something from it. So yeah. October 25, 2017, I traveled to Saudi Arabia, and then November 2nd, 2020, I came back to Nigeria. Today is March 17, which makes it like it's been over 4 months of coming back to Nigeria. Honestly, I wanted to wait to make this video maybe after a year or maybe 6 months of coming back to Nigeria, but I just thought about that if I say the video now, it will still be the same thing later, okay? And I think right now the memory is still fresh up here. Like I can still remember some stuff like they happened yesterday. Like I said earlier, November 2nd, 2020, I came back to Nigeria, and let me just like do a flashback of the whole going to Saudi Arabia. I finished my ND, that's National Diploma. Actually, I have National Diploma in Mass Communication. I finished 2016, and honestly, it's nothing to me, because this Nigeria that we have, you know, with just ND, it's just nothing to me, honestly. So I knew I cannot get I can't get a college job with just an ND. Only if you know people, you know some people that can help you work it, but I'm sorry, you can't get it. Only if you want to deceive yourself. So I lost hope of getting a better job or anything with my ND. I focused on maybe getting just getting any work that is available, maybe reception, anything, any work. But January 2020, a friend of mine introduced me to a family. They need a maid, and then I started working as a maid. That was early 2017. Later on, a lot of things happened, but I'm not going to disclose here. I left June. Yes, I left June to Ṣàgámù with my auntie. It's not like my auntie like that, but then we grew up together. Like she's like my auntie, okay? So I went to Ṣàgámù to start staying with her. I started working at a standard metallurgical company. If you're familiar to Ṣàgámù, I'm talking about 2017, 2018. you definitely know SMC. They call it SMC in Shagam. They made a melter. The melter company, they made melter, all this road that they used to build house. That's what they do there. So we work as a cleaner there. Like they bring other people from other country like India, like Pakistan to Nigeria to that company to work there. So their lodge is where we clean. So that's what we do, and the money they are giving us, I think, is either 22 or 23,000 naira. That money is very okay for me. Like I don't have any responsibility. Not like I don't have younger ones. I have younger ones that look up to me, but then the responsibility is not like on my neck like that. So that money is okay for me. I am okay by that time. So my plan was probably to work till like September, October, November. Process my admission, save money, process my admission, and go back for my HND. That was my plan. So I started working there, and then October 2017, my auntie came up with the idea of going to Saudi Arabia. And honestly, when they told me, I couldn't think twice. I just said yes. Why? One, I'm this kind of person that likes staying away from my family. Like even when I was young, I don't stay with my parents, I stay with my grandma. So I like staying away from them. Not that they are bad with my parents, I have a very good parents, but I don't like staying close to them. Like even right now I'm living alone, nobody, just me and my Eᥒtᥱrrtᥲiᥒ. So I like staying away. So I just like, okay, traveling over there will make me stay away from them for a little bit, and then maybe after some years I'll come back. And the second reason is, you know, my plan was to go back to school. So I was just being like, if I should go there, because they told us we're going to work there for 2 years. So I was like, if I should go there for 2 years, come back 2017 to 2019, I'll come and, you know, I'll go back to school and probably start a business and live my own life. That was my plan. The third reason is that none of my family has ever traveled out of Nigeria. So that mentality is in my head, and I was like, yes, I'm going. So they told me I'm going there for housemaid. Like I'm going there to do a domestic work. They told me. I've heard a lot of people saying they didn't tell them, oh, they didn't tell us we were going to work as a maid. Some they told them they were going to work as a nurse, some as an hairstylist, like all those sort of likes. But they told me very well that you're going there to work as a maid, and I accept, because I've worked as a maid in like I think 3 houses in Lagos. So I just like, it's just like advanced it's just like advanced housemaid. I don't know why I'm laughing making this video, just I'm happy. Honestly, I'm happy for my life. Where I decided to jump on that offer. I think October 1st, yes. October 1st was when I got my international passport, and then they started processing it. The process was with one of my sisters too. I don't want to mention anybody this time. So the process with one of my sisters, and we started like they started the whole process in October 1st, 2017. And got so good, guys. My visa and ticket came out October 22, like barely 22 days of processing it. So my flight is 23, so I left to Abuja, and then yes, October 25 I got to Saudi Arabia. So my flight, I know it'd be like from 23 to another 2 days. Like my flight is not straight up. We went from Abuja to Ethiopia, from Ethiopia to Dubai, from Dubai to Tabuk was a state in Saudi Arabia, to Tabuk, like 3 flights. So that's why I'm like, it's kind of late. So October 25 I got to Saudi. Made visa in Saudi Arabia comes in 2 ways. The first one is direct visa, meaning the house that you're going to work with for 2 years will be the one to come pick you at the airport, straight to their house. They'll come pick you at the airport, straight to their house, where you're going to spend 2 years. Then after 2 years, you can either renew your visa, stay with them, and then continue working, or you go back to your country and then come back to that family again. That if you want to. And the second visa is office visa, or let me say company. Like once you get to the airport, it's a company, like a I don't know how to say it, but a company that bring maids from other countries. They come and pick you at the airport to an hostel. So anytime madam need maids, they will come like pick you, either for 3 months, either for 6 months, or either for a year. Just know that you are under the company care. Like company eyes is on you. They'll be the one to do your resident permits. They'll be the one to do your everything. Like they have like access to you. If anything happens to you from that your madam's place that they took you to, you can lodge complaint. They will withdraw you, put another person there. You know all this stuff. Like that one is different. It's way different. Unlike the direct, you'll be in that house, you're not going out, you're not coming in, you'll be in that house for 2 years. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So the one they did for me and my sister was direct visa, meaning the family I'm supposed to work with are the one that came to pick me at the airport straight to their house. So it was the husband that came to pick me at the airport, and funny enough, out of like, we are more than 20 to 25 to 30, I can't really remember, that we came from Nigeria. So I'm the first maid that my boss came to pick. I don't know, these people are just so in hurry to have a maid, but they came to pick me at the airport, and I went to their house. Guys, when I got to their house, Jesus, I can't even sleep there. We know Nigeria is not developed. Okay, Nigeria is developed. I don't want you guys to come after me, but these people are very dirty. Come on, I bet it's with you. You can't find a house in Nigeria that look that dirty. A house that have more than 7 kids and the whole house is dirty. How? African mother will beat the hell out of you. You must clean that place. Like, the whole house is dirty. I started working, and honestly, I won't say everything is going well because I already made up my mind from Nigeria, so it's not something to regret. But the first thing I have problem with when I got there is their language. They don't understand English, and I don't understand Arabic. Though I did some lesson before leaving Nigeria, but it's of no use. That language is not even the same thing, so I don't understand their language. If madam wants, I'm there to work as a domestic, they will send me errands. So if madam wants to send me errands and then she says something and I don't understand, she will be so frustrated. Oh, Nigeria, they started shouting. So I already made up my mind because I knew I am coming there to work as a maid. So whatever insults or whatever anything they said to me, I have to take it to my heart because, oh girl, this is not Nigeria. So I accepted everything, every blame and all that. So the only thing I always do when they tell me something that I don't understand, I have to go to the husband, like, sir, they said something like this. Like, I will say it in Arabic and I go back to the wife and then, do whatever they want me to do. That's the only means that I'm getting to understand them. And when I was going, they said they'll be giving us 800 riyal, that's 80,000 naira, 80,000 in naira. But when I got there, my first month, okay, after my first month, I got my first salary December 25. So she used to pay me December every 25th. Yes, she used to pay me every 25th. I got there 25th, so she used to pay me every 20th. So I got my first salary December 25. And there's some people that you would just say, please borrow me this money while I was traveling. I was like, please borrow me 5,000, please borrow me 10,000. Like, all those small money that I borrowed, I have to return it back to them. So I just told the woman, my madam, that I want to go send this money to Nigeria. She was like, no, that I should just go and tell the husband, because it's the husband that knows about sending money to any other country. So I went to meet the husband. I was like, sir, I want to send this money to Nigeria. And I think that day it was on Friday, bank are not opening, so they said I should wait till Sunday. That Friday and Saturday is like public holiday, but the bank don't work till Sunday. So Sunday came. I know I'm telling you the full detail, like detail of everything, so that we won't miss any points or anything in this story. So Sunday came, the husband took me to the bank, like he was the one driving, and I sat at the back. And then when we were going, this is where the whole problem started. When we were going, the man asked me that have I had sex before? And then sexual purity is something that is very, very important to me. Like, I cherish it a lot. I just told him that no, like, you have to be plain, like pure till your wedding night. Like, your body belongs to your husband, not to any random guy. That's what I told him. But at that moment, I just, a lot of thoughts just come into my head that, why is this man asking me this kind of question? Like, even if they want to ask me this kind of question, it's the responsibility of the wife to ask me, not the husband. Like, why? But I just think it's just normal. So I went to send that money. I came back home. The next month, which was January, the wife gave birth. And everything is fine. Everything is okay. No, before the wife gave birth, this happened before the wife gave birth. Before the wife gave birth, I was cleaning. I told you they have 7 kids. 5 are already in school, 2 haven't started schooling, they are still at home. So I'm always left with the 2 kids at home, and then the 5, the husband will take them to school, and then the wife too works in school. The wife too is a teacher. She goes in the morning around 6 a.m. yes, and come back 4 or 3 p.m. So I'm only left at home with those 2 kids. So one day I was cleaning the husband. When I told you the husband room is way different from the other room because it was sleeping in the driver's room. The room that is supposed to be meant for the driver is the one sleeping there. So I was cleaning his room. I'm done with the whole building, okay? I was cleaning his room, and then all of a sudden I heard someone beat my butt from behind. What? Like, I don't even know what came over me. I hit him with the stick I'm using to sweep. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Just like, oh, malish. Sorry. That was a mistake. What kind of mistake is that one? I just left whatever I'm doing there and I went to the main building. He packed the whole thing, come and tell her, I prostrate that he's sorry. It was a mistake. That I shouldn't tell the madam, blah blah blah. January 2nd, the madam gave birth. I don't even have idea that she's pregnant. All these people, you will not know when they are pregnant though. Like, I got there October, she gave birth January, and I didn't even know she's pregnant. When she gave birth, everything is fine. She didn't go to work, so she's always at home. The husband too cooperates with me. He won't even talk to me or do anything. So because of what happened to us, he didn't talk to me. He didn't even, anytime I went to him to like translate something to me, he would not answer me. So I knew it's because of what happened between us that he was behaving like that. So January 25, I got my second salary, and then I went to meet him that I need to send the money because I needed money to sort out some stuff in Nigeria, so I needed to send the money to Nigeria. So I went to meet him that, sir, I want to send this money. He's busy, and I knew it's because of what happened, so I didn't care. I kept the money with me till the 2nd month. So February, the wife started going to work again. Saudi Arabia, they don't care. Started going to work again. This is when the old madness started. Now I told you the man didn't talk to me, like he didn't talk to me, he's just on his own and I'm on my own. But in February, when the wife started going to school again, this is when the whole thing burst. I told you they have 7 kids before, plus the new baby, that's 8. So the 7, the other 2 that didn't go to, that haven't started school, they started schooling too. So I'm only left with the new baby at home. The rest, they will go to school. The first 2, the last 2, they will come by 12, the other by 2, the other by like that, sharp 5 p.m. That's how they used to come. So I'm only left alone with the baby, like I said earlier. And since the wife gave birth to, the husband who didn't go to work again, I don't know what is wrong with him. Like, he's always at home, he's not doing anything. The only thing he does is take the kid to school and then come back. Since I know he always come back early, I always clean his room first. I mean, at 7 a.m. as they all left, I'll just go to his room, clean it, and then move to the main building. That's all. Like, I don't want to have any problem. So one day I was sitting, I'm done with the whole this thing, I'm done cooking, I'm just relaxing with the baby in my hand. This man just come up to me and gave me 50 riyal. 50 riyal in naira is approximately, back then, that's like 5,000 naira. He gave me 50 riyal, and then I should take her. What do you want me to get for you? You imagine someone that didn't talk to you for like a month, all of a sudden he came with 50 riyal. I was like, what do you want me to use this money for? Like, do you want me to get something for you? I was like, no, he dashed me. I was like, you dashed me money? Like, it's not end of the month. Like, why are you dashing me money? All of a sudden Baba started touching his prick. I was shocked. I thought this man has repent. I thought the whole thing is now like a bygone. You are what the hell? Ew! This man started touching his prick, and I was like, I just dropped the 50 riyal that I don't want to. And then the phone I'm using, I don't know, okay, this iPhone also have it. There's this something here that is like camera, but then iPhone, I don't think it works. But on the Samsung I'm using, once you just swipe, I think iPhone 2 works, okay? You just swipe like this, it will record. So I just stopped my phone like this, and then I started recording him. He didn't know. I said, Baba, I'm recording you. Just keep laughing, touching his prick. Baba, I'm recording. All of a sudden I just turned the camera and the thing is facing me, and then he just ran away. Since that day, when he knew I have that kind of evidence, he stopped. I mean, he stopped everything entirely. He didn't even mention it. He talked to me, okay? I'm not saying he was keeping malice like the first time. He was still talking to me. If he needs something, he will call me that, get me this girl. But then when it comes to, harassing me or anything like that, he stopped completely. completely. Not until the day my phone spoiled, like the screen break, and they have to help me repair it. And I told you Saudi Arabia, it was the man that does most of stuff that has to do with outside. When it's come to inside, it's the madam that will be in charge. But when it's come to outside stuff, it's the husband that will be in charge. So my phone screen broke, and then the husband has to repair it. This man took my phone to the engineer that will repair it, and they flashed everything, including contact on my phone, basically everything on my phone. After he flashed it, then the whole problem started again. And this time around, it was around, we're already in 2018, okay? Like, I'm close to a year in the house. Like, I'm very close to a year. So meaning for a very long time it stopped, like it didn't do anything. So this time around that my phone broke and they have to, like, it flagged the whole thing, I was close to a year. This man started again. This time around it didn't even come with money. You know, I told you our room is different. This man will store the room in, like, my key, my room key, stole it so that I will leave the door open. Imagine, who does that? This man will come and knock at my door 1 a.m, 2 a.m, knock at my door that she opened the door for me. For what? Like, for what? I know by now you'll be thinking in your head that, why don't you tell your madam or anybody? Why don't you tell them? How? I can't tell them. Fine, I'm close with their firstborn, which is Ujud. We do most, like, she told me a lot of things. This girl was the person that told me that her father had sex with her. I mean, anal sex with her. Now imagine someone that can do that to her own daughter. It can do something worse than that to another person's daughter. So one, telling the daughter is even out of it. Like, I can't even tell her. I asked the daughter that, did your mommy know about that incident? She said no. Why? She said her mother will not believe her. Now imagine if I tell the mother, that the husband is running after me. Will she believe me? No. Okay. And the daughter told me that their former maid got pregnant, was impregnated. They didn't know the owner. They have to send her back to her country with her pregnancy. So me, I should wait, sit down, stay with them in that their house till the man impregnated me. No, that will never happen. That will never happen. I was still waiting patiently, enduring. You know, I'm on 2 years contract with them. I'm just enduring, like, hey, God has been saving me for a year, for almost a year now. Keep saving me. I clock a year, October 2018. This man didn't stop. Oh, like, I have to lock every day. I have to remove my key, put it in my pocket, and go and clean the whole building so that he won't steal my key. One particular day, he stole the key, and then we started looking for it. We looked for that key for more than 2 good hours before we later found it again. The person dropped it back. Ooh. This man will come to my door, to my window. You know our room, we're not using the same bathroom, okay? We're not using the same toilet. It's just like self-contained. Exactly, that's how it would call. It's self-contained, where I have my own room, I have my own toilet. I don't have my own kitchen. I just have my own room and my own toilet. The husband will have his own room. Just like our room is just a fence that is dividing us. I don't know if you understand. This man will come out midnight, 1 a.m, knock at my window that she opened the door. For what, Oga? So when I clock a year, I knew myself that I have to leave this house. Like, I know you'd be like, oh, why don't you tell maybe Nigerian agency or something. There was one time I had an issue with their son that I told them I'm no longer working. I just want to go back to my country. They said I don't have any embassy or any office or anything. So I knew myself that if anything goes wrong, they're not going to take me to any office. Or they told me, they made me believe that I don't have embassy. So I also believed that, not knowing to me that I actually have. But my whole head is blank. At that, I think I am in my 22 or 23 at that time. So I'm not really exposed to all these, how to handle stuff. I'm scared. 1, I don't want them to kill me. 2, I don't want this man to rape me. 3, I'm just very scared of my life. And the only thing I have to do is just to run away from my contract house. Yes, I ran away. I ran away from my contract house because that's the only thing I can do. I spoke with some people, which I'm not going to mention. I spoke with some people about what is going on. You know, you have group that they will add you to housemate group in Saudi, housemate group in Lebanon, housemate like different group. When I told them about they sent me a number of one man that I'm not going to mention because of privacy. They sent me a number of this man, and I paid some money, and they came to pick me in my contract house. They came to pick me in my contract house, and that was November 8th 2019. That was when I ran away from my contract house for my own life, and that is where the whole problem of being deported started. This video will definitely have a part 2. If you watch this video to this point, you are a very good listener. Like, you mean a lot to me, honestly. And please, I don't want to see any hate comments in the comment section. Please, I beg you, just put me in the position of your younger sister or your girlfriend or your sister, and imagine your sister passing through that kind of moment in her life. What advice will you give her? So this video will definitely have a part 2. If you watch this video to this point, please, and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, because this channel is a lot of content.
I should fuck her in the Benz.